What's up? It's your girl Diamond. Let's jump right into it. If you are new on my channel, welcome. And if you are returned, welcome back, boo. I welcome you. Like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel. I have very important things to talk about, especially when it comes to braces. So guys, I'm going to be looking down on my iPad because I have some notes written down. 5 horrible secrets people don't tell you before getting braces done. We need to do our research. We need to know where we're going and who we're going to and why you're having them done and all that stuff. There's more into it than just to have braces done, okay? I kind of learned from my experience. Basically, this is my second time having braces. It's not fun. It's absolutely horrible. And this is why I came up with these 5 answers that I feel that you should think about before you proceed to having braces done. Ain't nothing wrong with having nice teeth. Ain't nothing wrong with your beauty, honey. But you gotta sit down. All right, Mr. You Queen Boo, you gotta sit down and think about these 5 factors that can really affect the outcome, and that can really help you really. And I think if you take these five horrible secrets people that don't tell about having braces, then I'm pretty sure you will succeed. You will get the result that you want. So anyways, let's jump right into it. The first thing is the price. I can't stress enough to tell you how crazy, ridiculously, how expensive these things are. They are really, really expensive. Like I said, this is my second time having braces on, and honestly, here's the thing: if you are thinking about having braces or fixing your teeth, whatever you want to put it, please sit down and think about it. Do your research. It's so important where you're planning on going, who you're going to, the experience, how long have they been doing this for, and reviews. Those reviews, they kind of work sometimes. If you see 2 bad reviews on that particular clinic or the ortho, stay the hell away from it. Run for your life, because a lot of them there are scammers. Like when I say scammers, this is my second time having braces done, and guys, I just wish that I was patient. I wish that I did my research and talk to people more, like people who had this experience, things like that. But I didn't. I was so naive. I was just like, yo, my teeth are messed up. I gotta go get my teeth done. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yes, I need my teeth done. But then, that thing was not fun. Like, I should have been paying attention more. I should have been doing my research. I should have been, more careful, because you are spending thousands of dollars. Like, this thing ain't cheap. Having your teeth done ain't cheap, especially in the Western world. I always heard stories like people say, yeah, I go to Middle Eastern countries or like somewhere, I don't know, in Africa or whatever, and like it's cheaper there. Like, y'all, we are in Western world. Ain't nothing called like $2,000. Ain't nothing called 5,000. Everything here is expensive, especially if you want to fix your teeth. You're looking for like $8 to $10 to $12,000, like easily. So it's good to keep that in mind, that you need to do your research. Make sure you know who you're going to. Make sure you do your research. just take your time, save your money, take your time, and don't just jump into it. Don't just go to anybody, and like stay the hell away from those people who advertise themselves all the time on social media. Because if you are gonna go there 24 hours, then you got a problem. But you need like word of mouth. I know it's good to do advertisements sometimes. If you're good, the word of mouth would go out, right? So if your dentist is busy, that means they're good. And referrals are very important. So if they're just constantly like trying to find people to come in, or like clients, then you got to stay away from them. So just make sure, read their reviews and see what people are saying. How good are these people? How trustworthy are they? Because you know what? A lot of people out there are just ridiculously scammers, like, period. So the second one is time. The time, guys, is very important. When I say time, I mean the length that you are going to have your braces on. How long are you going to have them on? Just make sure like you ask questions, because your first appointment is more like orientation. They will ask you questions like consultation. Have you ever had braces before? Like, why do you want to do them? Like, what do you want to see? Things like that. Or and they will tell you based on the result of the x-ray of your teeth, if your teeth are really crooked and if they need a lot of repairs. So that might take a little while. So you have to ask questions. How long am I going to have these things on? Because sometimes some people are just like, oh yeah, I'm getting my braces done. Oh yeah, haha. You think like you're all good. Like by 2021, you're getting married. Oh yeah, I'm getting married. My braces are gonna be off by June. My wedding, it's gonna be July. Honey, sit down. Ain't no wedding going on. Make sure that wedding is in October, okay? Because if they tell you that your braces are gonna be off in June, keep it in mind that they might push it back, okay? Because a lot of stuff always comes up for some damn reason. I don't know. Especially after you pay for your braces, after they have taken your money, it's like they come up with all kind of plans, all kind of excuses. But the moment you go in, the first time you go in, they tell you all this sweet stuff. Oh yeah, in like by 2 years, your braces are gonna be off. Your teeth are gonna be perfect. That's a damn lie. Okay, just don't go with it. If they tell you 2 years, add another 5 months, because that's the reality. These people are not gonna tell you the truth. They are gonna go around the bush. They're gonna tell you all kind of sweet stuff that you want to hear, not the things that will happen. Okay, so keep it in mind. The time that they tell you that, oh, we're gonna have your braces done by this time, or the length, whatever it is, just don't fall for it. Make sure always give yourself an extra time. And the third one is the hygiene. I can't stress enough to tell you that some people, they don't care. Honestly, when I was back in high school, I would see some student on braces, and like every time they smile, I was so grossed out. Like literally, like they'll have like these elastic elastic bands on their teeth, and when they smile, it looks slimy. It's like it just stretches out like slimy, and like the teeth are like so muddy, yellowish, dirty. I'm sorry, but like I'm gonna tell you the truth. If you are planning on getting braces and you don't brush your teeth, honey or boo, this is for you. Make sure you walk around with your toothbrush, because guess what? When you eat, your teeth are always going to be dirty. Your mouth is always going to be like Food is always going to be hiding anyhow. So make sure you brush your teeth. Walk with your toothbrush in your handbag. Walk with your toothbrush in your school bag, in your work bag, whatever it is. Whether you're a professional, whether you are an artist, walk around with that, because you know what? Your mouth is very important, and those braces, they ain't loyal, okay? So make sure have your toothbrush with you. Brush when you feel like something is wrong, because you know your body. People shouldn't be smelling your mouth and be like, ew, like that's dirty. Like, you should know that, hey, I can feel this. Like sometimes you can feel it, like, yo, like my mouth feels funny, my breath feel funny, and go and brush. Go to the washroom. Like, yo, the struggle is real. You want to have nice smile, you gotta pay the consequences, okay? I mean, you gotta pay your duties, all right? So the consequences are, you know, yeah, the stinky mouth, the stinky breath, all that stuff, that, it's so uncomfortable. So make sure you brush your teeth, because you know what, guys? It's very important too, because when you are on braces, darling, like literally, you need to make sure you are on top of your game, because at the end of the day, if you don't brush your teeth and you're wearing braces and food is building up, you're most likely to get bacterial. And what's the point of having braces when you're going to be on braces while you're getting your teeth refilled, while you're getting cavities, clean and stuff like that? Honey, you don't need more pain, because having braces ain't fun. As for me, I'm like, like, guys, no, I wouldn't want to do it again. I'm like, y'all, second time, because my first time, this guy messed up my teeth. He just literally just took my money and ran. That's how I feel. But anywho, I'm not talking about that. The thing here is that now that I know, I wish I knew at the time. But yeah, so at the end of the day, like, all I'm saying, the hygiene is very important, because you don't want to have your teeth, on braces, and then you're dealing with other issues. It's like, because the more you have other problems, the more you're going to keep paying. And why do you want to pay these guys extra? Like, let's say if you're paying like $8,000 and now you start having cavities, or like some problem with your mouth, because your mouth is like, you don't brush your teeth, now you start having all these stuff. So now they're gonna be like, oh yeah, they always come up, oh yeah, yeah, you need more gum. Oh, your teeth are, like when you have sensitivity, they might be like, oh yeah, you were gonna have to like send you to another dentist to give you, to do this, or another orthodontist to, to fill in or something, or give you an extra gum. Maybe that's why you're having that sensitivity. So I find that it's very important. Just keep your teeth clean. Always brush, always floss, whatever that you gotta do it. So you can stay away from them, so they won't take more of your money. You don't want them to clear your bank account, okay? Yeah, so the fourth one is appointments, and brackets breaks off before you go ahead. Please keep in mind, this is time. It's so much time consuming. Like, you don't even know how tiring this thing is. It's so tiring, like literally, you have to find schedule to like fit in your appointments, because you know what, at the end of the day, we don't first of all, like, we are human. We don't think about tomorrow. We think about right now. Like, hey, I want to have my braces done, and like, yeah, let's go do it. But are you thinking about the time within those 2 years, the time you are going to book any appointments? You make like, for example, if you have a job, you have work, don't just think that you're going to be working all the time. You need to find time to have appointments for these braces, because like they're going to do tightening, they're going to like, doing cleaning, they'll do other stuff, and like literally sometimes like your brackets will break off and they'll start poking your mouth like non-stop. Yo, that stuff was so gross. Like back in the days in high school, I would see some kids that, they'll just start smiling, and like literally like their mouth is all scraped, like, their gum, or I mean their lips, like the inside, the skin. It's like scrapes there, and like sometimes the blood come out. It's such a painful thing, and when that happened, like, it's so uncomfortable. Like sometimes like they give you these things that you put in there to, I don't know what they call them again. How did I forget them? Anywho, they're like little like silicones. You just pinch that, and then you put it in your brackets, wherever you're having like the pokey. It's just too much. It's just way too much. So that stuff, like, it's time consuming. Okay, so when you're so all I gotta say is that think about appointments. Think about all the appointments within those 2 years. You need to make time for your work. Make sure you have time for your appointments, because if you don't have time for your appointments, those 2 years will drag to 3 years, and that is not fun. Why the hell would you want to be driving to this place that is far away from your place to go get your teeth done, and then having to go to work, once in a while, whatever? You got to make sure you find time, whatever it could be, on your day off. Book your appointments. Okay, your brackets sometime breaks off, whatever that, anything can happen. You can eat meat and like your teeth breaks off. Not your teeth, but like brackets. Yeah, me, I was always annoyed. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, nope, 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 nope. You better not break on me, because I love my meat, like the way I love meat. Like, first time I was there, and they're like, oh, you can't be eating hard stuff, like they were like, yeah, you can't be eating this, you can't be eating meat, you can't eat that. Like, the list goes on. And I was like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, no, boo, I ain't listening. Yeah, meat is going in my mouth right after this, as soon I leave here, I'm gonna have meat. But hey, as soon you go home, your mouth hurts, you can't even chew nothing. But then, you know what, after 2 days, I'm like, I gotta eat my meat. Make sure you don't eat like hard stuff that would most likely break the brackets off. So you gotta eat soft stuff, soft food. So the last one on my list is result. Result are everything. Can you imagine the 2 years that you have, taking time off work? You were driven, you were committed. Make sure, like, just remember those times that you were committed. You know, you put in all sacrifices to have great teeth, to have nice smile. Like, you put in so much work, all the money, the effort, the sleepless nights, brushing your teeth, not having to do this, because your teeth are always like, they're always like shook. What is that thing? Those wiry thing that, it's like, basically these are like your prison. These braces are like your jail. You're stuck in there. You can't be like, hi, 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 like, literally, no. About the bad times, and just be like, yo, I am done with bad teeth. I am done with cricket teeth. Make your result worth of going, driving, having to miss work, whatever that missing school classes, whatever, all the sacrifices that you have made. This is worth of your money, worth of your time, worth of the sleepless night, worth of this all the sacrifices that you have made, that you have put in, all the work, the hard work. Guys, having braces is not just, you don't just put them on and you walk out and you're like, yeah, I woke up like this. That thing ain't happening. Not even in the next 100 years. As we think that technology is going to get better, hell to the no. You are still going to be wearing your braces around, or your whatever that is, invisible. And guess what? You are still going to go to those appointments. You are still going to wear them for 2 years, whatever month. Some people have worn them for, I guess, like 6 years. So, yeah. So, I've said it all. Those were my 5 horrible secrets that people don't tell you about. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.